Okay, come. Children, first of all, good job for those who attempted the worksheet. People like Abram, people like Avery, Ziyang, Sinik, Manisha, Ping Ying, Raha, Demai. All right. All these students actually attempted the worksheet. Good job to you. Right. But before that, right, we are going to do last week's worksheet. So last week, right, I stopped at one of the question. I think I stopped at question number 7. All right. So we will be continuing with question 8 and so on. Let's finish the last week's worksheet first before going into this week's worksheet. Can? Okay. All right. So as you can see, we are going into something called revision. So it gives you an overview of, you need to know this, you need to know that. All right. So now we are starting our revision already. Can? Okay, come. So question number 8 is from worksheet number 15. Remember this? Remember this? Oh? Okay, so you're supposed to take what? You're supposed to take 194 to divide by 25. Ne? Answer lah. Can like that measure. They want a fraction one. Right? Oh, but in the simplest form. And usually in Singapore context, right, you must give it as a what? You must give it as a mixed number to the lowest term. All right? Hey, but Cher, these few questions cannot use calculator. I agree with you. So how? This is actually talking about the 25 timetable. So my advice to you is you can actually list it out. All right, so some people don't know how to divide by double number, right? So you can actually list out these multiples of 25 first. Can? Okay, so if you list out, right, 194 is closest to which number? 194 is closest to 175, what? All right, so this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so it's like a 7 whole. Okay, 194 getting to 175. What do? You take 194 minus 175. And that should give you a 8 down here, 4, 5, 9, and a 19 here. Can you see? So your numerator is a 19 and your denominator, the multiple of 25, never change. And this will be your answer, lor. Correct or not? Javan, yes, there will be. Matthias, can you hear me? Matthias, can you hear me? Matthias, cannot. Okay, children, can I just check with you? Is my voice lagging? Am I lagging, Ping Ying? No? Oh, no. Matthias, can you please go out and come in again? So sorry. It might be your connection. Right, because the rest says okay. So I'm just checking. Can you please, Matthias, go out and come in again? Yes, Demai, there will be Kahoot today. Avery, will we get it wrong if we never change to mixed number? Yes. For Singapore context, yes. All right, so Avery must reduce to the simplest term also. So all these are rules which are the hidden rules. You have to do it. All right, if not, the teacher will find it difficult to mark also. Can? All right. So in Singapore context, we always have to give, unless the question say leave it as an improper fraction, then okay. All right, unless the question say leave it as an improper fraction. If they never say, right, look, they never say. They just say as a fraction, right, in the simplest form, you must give it as a mixed number, reduced to the simplest form. Yes, Ping Ying, go. All right, so this is the only answer. Huh? So please know the standard. You need to know the standard. Question 8 is done. All right, and how do you multiply by two numbers? I just show you. All right, you can do something called listing. Okay, you can list out the multiple of the two numbers. Can? Okay, next question 9 is very simple. So next question 9, let's see. It's a ratio question. Oh, whenever you get a ratio question, right, I told you this before. Like, for example, 9 is to 21, right? Or a fraction question. What do? You have to always reduce to the simplest form. Right? You will have to always reduce to the simplest form. It's a standard. Matthias, can you hear me now? Yes, okay. Very good. All right. Hey, Matthias, your Chinese name is it De Long? Is it? Wow, that's a very nice name, seriously. So just now I saw you logging in and I saw the word De Long. Wow. Yeah, I thought it was a very nice name. All right. So sorry. Yeah, just got distracted, so sorry. Okay, so down here, right, for example, a ratio or a fraction, the first thing to do must do it to the what? Must always try to make it to the lowest term. So 9 and 21 is part of the multiples of 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Just do it. Just make it to the lowest term first. Because it helps. It helps. All right. So the lowest term, simplest form. All right. You must make it to the simplest form first by doing a divide by 3. Automatically you do it. Trust me. All right. Then now the question asks. What did the question ask? Oh, the question wants a 24 down here. No problem. Something called equivalent what? Equivalent ratio, equivalent fraction. It works the same way. It works the same way. Times 8. What must you do down here? Times 8. Answer is 56. All right. Ziyang, you're right. Answer is 56. Good job. All right. So if you want to get from here to here, it's almost impossible. If you want to get from here to here, it's almost impossible. That's the reason why you need the what? You need the center portion, which is this one. The simplest form. Always find the simplest form first. This is what your teacher say as well. Smart, your teacher, the Mai. Right. All right. So sometimes, right, your teachers say the same thing, right? It actually enforces your learning. That's good. Right. I love teachers like this to tell you what is the most important thing. All right. Okay. So ratio and fraction are always try to make it to the lowest term first before you push up or push down. Okay. Question 9 is done. Next is question 10. This is from worksheet 15, children. This is from worksheet 15. Let's look at question 10. The average mass of a pile of 12 metal blocks is 700 grams. All right. So you got what? You got 12 metal blocks. 12. One of it is 1,300. The other one is 1,100. And they are being removed. Remove means what? Remove means minus away. Hello. All right. English. Remove means minus away. But before that, what are you given? You're given the average, right? All right. Average, you need to find something called total. What do you do? Average to total, you need to multiply. Total to average, what must you do? You must divide. Remember? All right. So 12 metal blocks times 700 grams. Let's go and find the total first. That will be equal to 12 times 7 is 84. Put the 20 back. Whoa, 8,400 grams of weight, of mass. All right. Next, what happened? All right. One metal block is 1,300. The other one is 1,100. Remove. Remove means you have to minus. You see? So the question actually gives you the clue. Remove means you have to less it out. Minus 1,300. Minus 1,100. All right. But first, cannot use calculator, right? Let me add up these two things to minus first. I can use my mental calculation. 2,400 grams to be less out. Removed. Okay. So the total of 8,400 remove minus 2,004. And your answer will be 8 minus 2 is 6,000. These 6,000 grams represent how many blocks? It represents the 10 remaining metal blocks. Can you see or not? So sometimes I write out all this little information just to remind me what is happening. All these things. Average times to get total. Total divide to get average. I write in all these little things. What is the average mass of the remaining 10? Average, average means what? Total must divide to find average. So total 6,000. How many blocks? Divide by 10 blocks to give you 600 grams. 600 grams is the average. And that's your answer. Difficult or not, children? Once again, I told you already. 80% of the question can do one. Again, not I say one. I just copy somebody who said it. Who is the one who said it? Is the chief examiner for the last few years. 80% of the question can do one. Questions like this can do or not? Of course. So remember the government, right? The Singapore government, right? The MOE, right? Ministry of Education, they already give you what? They already give you AL3 already. They give you 80%. Give it to you already. Next, how do you try to make the AL3 to become AL1? That's the challenge. Remember that. All right. This is not my first time saying that. So please know that it's true. All right. So they already give you AL3. Try to maintain the AL3 and to improve on it. That is your job. All right. In your PSLE. And you can do it one. Everyone of you can do it one. All right. You come for lesson, you practice on your own. I tell you, you are even better than me last time. Hey, did I tell you my PSLE score last time or not? So last time, right, is the T-score. It's upon 300 So anything that is below 200, right, is actually what we call normal, NA, normal academic. Anything above 200 is like more towards express. So there's like express, normal academic, and normal tech. All right, now they call it G1, G2, G3, something like that. All right, just to let you know. Why 300 every? I also don't know. Right. So it's like the languages is like 100%, the mother tongue is like 100%, but the English and math is like 50%, I think. All right, so it's like 300 score. All right, G3 is good. Yeah, I know. All right, so last time is about 300. So usually, right, the normal people, I see, not the normal people, the clever students, they will usually score about 220 upon 300. So 220 is like the norm, right? It's like the usually people will get 221. It's very easy to get 220. So the smarter one will get 260. That time got one top student, one girl top student. I think she got 287, I think. 287. It's very close. Yes, so there was one top student, I think from Qifa Primary. Right. Wow, crazy score. 280 something, you know. I get how much? I get 196. Seriously? Oh, Christina, you're from Qifa. Then you need to then you should know this, Christina. Your school produced one of the top student. 200, I think 280 something or 290 something. Very scary. Very powerful. Christina, this year, can it be you? Maybe? Can one. All right. Try to aim for it. All right. All right. So children, I only got 196. All right, your pulse point is still good. All right, so just to let you know, right, 196 is very bad already. All right, so I actually I cannot go to the express stream one, but because that year I think very little students. All right, so it's like by act of I think somebody up there all right, somebody up there looking after me, something like that. So let me go into express. Do you know that? Yeah, because my score 196 cannot go express one. And because my school was I was a Fairfield, all right, Fairfield. All right, so Fairfield or Fairfield Primary and Fairfield Secondary. All right, so I think Matthias is also from Fairfield. Right. So Fairfield Primary and Fairfield Secondary. Last time it was called Fairfield Primary, Fairfield Secondary. Now it's called Fairfield School. All right, Fairfield Methodist School. Okay. So last time, right, the school, right, they are related. So in a way, I never score well, but they still can push me up to secondary school. And Fairfield is a very good school that time. So I was actually very lucky, really very lucky. If not, my score cannot go in one. Fairfield, the score to get into the Sec 1, right, is about 220, 240 to get into Sec 1. But I got in with 196 there. Yeah, so it's very lucky for me. But children, I want to say something. Don't let luck determine your next step. Don't let luck determine your next step. You're in control of it now. Just to let you know, you're in control of your score now. So you don't tell me lucky. Don't say that. For me, it's lucky, right? Because last time I got no tuition. I'm not very smart one. Last time my parents, they all got no have the enough money to send me for lessons and all this. Don't have one. So last time I was not given a lot of help. I was like on my own. All right. But now it's different. Your parents love you so much. They send you for lessons. Come on. All right. You need to show them something. You need to appreciate by showing them good results. That's what they want. They don't need you to, eat less. They don't need you to, buy less toy. They need you to score good grades. Simple as that. Do your best. All right. And they'll be very proud of you already. All right. So please focus on the right thing. Don't be like me, lucky. All right. Don't determine all this by luck. All right. You still have time to do well. Control your score by doing well. Can? All right. I hope you all can understand. How about now to get into the school as in AL? Manisha, I think for Fairfield, the school AL must be less than, I think AL 12. Maybe AL 15 and below. Right. The school is very, very good. That's why it's hard to get in one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So you all know lah. You all know that your parents are putting you into lessons. It's not for them. For them, for what? It's for your own good. Seriously, it's for your own good. All right, so that you can have the edge over people. So that you can actually learn all this knowledge.